Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump visited La Crosse this morning for a private fundraising event, but before the event, Trump sat down with News 8 for a one-on-one interview.
Topics range from the recent protests in Milwaukee to his slipping poll numbers. Here's his full interview with News 8's Brittany Schmidt.
Let's just start off with the big story right here in Wisconsin right now with the fatal officer-involved shooting this weekend. A lot of unrest, a lot of violence. But protesters are saying that it's not just about another police shooting. It's about some underlying issues like socioeconomic inequality, lack of education. As president, how do you fix these things?
Well, first of all, it's about a lot of things, including jobs and others, but we still have to have law and order. You can't have something where, I've been watching it, and it's a mess. There's no question about it. You need law and order. And if you don't have law and order, you don't have a country.
So if you bring in that law and order, they have the National Guard on standby. The Sheriff's Department has said, we're prepared if anything happens.
Sure.
But how do you go about that economic development there?
Well, you're just going to have to really bring in people that have incentive and people that really want to develop it. But if you turn on television and you see what's happening on television, you don't want to go and exactly develop there. They hurt themselves in a certain way, and maybe they care about that and maybe they don't care about that. But without law and order, you have a problem, and we need strong, swift, and very fair law and order.
So jumping over to another topic that's very big here, the VA system. Now, Toma, we've had some issues here. They have made improvements. Have you seen improvements, or what else can be done to help the veterans that have done so much for our country?
The veterans have been treated horribly. The veterans have been left out. The VA, the Veterans Administration has been a total disaster no matter where you look. And we're going to treat the veterans great. We have tremendous veteran support. We're going to treat the veterans great. And that's all there is to it. You have to take care of the veterans. If you don't, if you don't take care of the veterans, who are you going to take care of? These are our great people. These people made it possible for us. So we have to do that. How
do you go about doing that?
You have to go and get the best people. You don't have the best people. We have horrible managers. We're not treating them right. You have to come up. We have a policy actually now. People are waiting in line for 2 days, 6 days, 2 weeks, and dying. And under my policy, if you have those waits, you go out, you get a private doctor across the street, you immediately get taken care of. People are dying waiting online. You immediately get taken care of, and we pay for it.
So jumping over to the polls, your supporters say they love the way you talk from the heart, you say it how you say it, and that's worked. But in Wisconsin, the polls are not showing that. You're behind Hillary Clinton in the latest polls. Do you need to change up your tactics to adhere or appeal to the general election public crowd? Or?
Well, possibly I do, but I am who I am. It's me. I don't want to change. Everyone talks about, oh, well, you're going to pivot. I don't want to pivot. You have to be you. If you start pivoting, you're not being honest with people. And because I've heard this over the years, and with politics, with general politics, also having to do with me. No, I am who I am. I've gotten here in a landslide, and we'll see what happens. In the end, don't forget, when I lost Wisconsin, it was over for Trump, except for one problem. I then went on a very good run. But no, I am who I am.
Why is Wisconsin important for you?
I just think it's a great state. I think they're great people. I have many friends in Wisconsin. They're the ones that asked me to come here. But I have many friends in Wisconsin, and I think we'll do well here. Again, it's been a long time since anybody won Wisconsin. I believe it was Ronald Reagan. That's a long time in terms of a Republican. So I understand what I'm up against, but I thought I'd make the trip for friends, and we'll see what happens.
What do you want Wisconsinites to remember about you when they head to the polls in November?
Well, that I'm going to do a great job on immigration, that I'm going to do a great job on trade. I will solve our trade problem. We have such horrible trade deals, and I'll do a fantastic job on trade, and we'll turn things around. I'm going to protect our Second Amendment. I'm going to put in great judges. I don't understand when you have conservatives that are willing to vote for Hillary Clinton. They're not thinking about judges, because she's going to put in ultra-left judges. But if that's the way they want it, that's okay. But I understand Wisconsin, and I know it's a very tough state because, again, you just have to look back at the history. The last winner was Ronald Reagan. That was a long time ago. But I have a lot of friendships here, and I'm here for that reason.
And speaking of immigration really quickly, Wisconsin is huge on farming, immigrant farming. If are some farmers afraid that deporting immigrations or, policies like that, is that going to hurt our industry here in Wisconsin?
We're very good to business. I'm very business oriented. In fact, I'm cutting taxes for businesses massively. I'm cutting taxes for the middle class massively. We're getting rid of a lot of regulations that are unnecessary. No, they'll be very happy.
And we do ask every presidential candidate that comes to town for a one-on-one interview. The same offer will be extended to Hillary Clinton if she decides to visit La Crosse in the coming months.